All right, welcome in. We're here with the Martin family, an Oakman legacy family. We've got 3 generations, 5 Martins who've all played on this very field. Thankful for their contributions through the decades, and wanted to spend a few moments talking with them about their lives here as football players at Oakman. Let's start with Johnny Martin Jr. on the other side, class of 2001, wore number 60 when he was here. Johnny, just talk to us a little bit about your time here, who made it special, what did you learn from playing here?
Well, I learned a lot through playing here, for learning how to be tough, how to work through hard tasks, you know, that carries you through to your work career. When things are tough, you know, you can reach down deep and pull it out and be able to go because you played football here before. And you know how to get through them hard times. The main thing is, you know, just the friendships and the relationships that you form when you play in the game of football. You know, you can't take that away from anything because your friends is always there for you.
All right, that's wonderful. Johnny Sr., class of 1970, wore number 70. We're thankful for you joining us today. What made your time here at Oakman special? Who stands out? What values did it instill within you?
Well, about 53 years ago, things were a little different, but the same principles as we hold today is the same values that you get from playing ball, and through the years, it's handed down to those that are disciplined by the moral principles of what we should live by and how we should survive in this world that we're living in today. But I think probably through the years I've known several of friends that were there, and some of them, even the coaches, still living today, good friends. But altogether, I'm proud of all of these boys, and certainly down through the years, watching them play, supporting them, and certainly seeing all that they do. They were much better than I was, and certainly they got a lot better equipment than I had, but it's a joy to have such great sons and grandsons here today.
Well, that's wonderful. It's a joy for us to see that. We appreciate you for instilling those values within them. All right, Luke Ledger, you get to fire it up every Friday night right now. 12th grader Luke, 8th grader Logan, Ledger, get to play together, and that's a neat thing. So talk to us quickly, Luke, what is it you've learned from your dad, your grandfather, that have helped you, and talk to us about how the season's going overall.
I've learned from them how to respect people, how to work hard for what you get, and never let up, and just enjoy every second of it because it can be taken in an instant.
Okay, very good. Ledger, got anything to say? What's it like to now play as a part of this legacy?
It's been fun. I learned how to not give up and just give it everything I got.
All right, very good. Worked your way into the starting lineup over the course of the season. We're glad to see you thriving and doing well, helping the team out. Okay, so let's close out with you, Logan. You're unique, kind of a bridge here because you recently played, class of 2020, wore number 11, played linebacker here. Talk to us about what it's like to have recently played. You got to help break in this new coaching staff in their first season, but now you get to see it also from your proud older brother watching them play, and now volunteering, helping the team out. Talk to us about your role here.
All right, well, I definitely miss playing. I always liked to play, and I always tried to instill in them to be the best player they could be and work hard, try to strive to be the best. And when Coach Hall and them first came in, it was a different atmosphere at first for all of us. I was used to different things, and they came in and kind of straightened us out. Had some people doing the wrong things, and they kind of put us on a straight line. And I always strived to be like Dad. He got All-State his junior, what's it?
Yeah. Senior year.
Senior year, I always wanted to get All-State, and try to strive to be the best linebacker and fullback I could be. And I always like to hit people as hard as I could. And I learned from my papa that, hard work and dedication pays off. He's all the time working on something, and he's going to tear it up or he's going to fix it.
Yeah, that's great. Well, very, very good. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you to each and every one of you for your contributions, for the legacy that you continue to build. Oakman is what it is because of families like yours, and we're grateful for all of you. Let's wrap up. Look at the camera. I'll count to 3. Let's close this out. 1, 2, 3. Go Wildcats! All right, Coach, so the season continues, and now let's just talk briefly about what you guys call the 100-100 rule. Why is that important to remind the players about? How do you go about instilling that within them?
Yeah, we have, our kind of, acronym is GRIT, and the G stands for grit. That's the physical toughness piece, and the R is relentless, and we define that with 2 categories. That's 100-100, which means gives 100% of the time on every play, every practice, every drill, every rep, and then the other one's legendary finish. But the 100-100 thing is just about effort, and one of the what we call key performance indicators is hat speed and who plays the hardest. And that's what that means is we want guys to go 100% of the time, and we evaluate that on film. We will pull out lows every Monday. We show we call them losing clips where we don't play 100-100, and it's always about trying to get 11 guys playing 100-100 every snap. We have some things that we talk about within that that are kind of checkpoints. But that's a big deal to us, and we feel like if we play with that type of effort, we'll give us the best chance to be successful offensively and defensively.
Okay, so last week, the Legacy Player of the Week, senior last year, graduated. It was Aiden Martin, and y'all even reference Aiden as a part of this 100 rule. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we have what's called the Aiden Martin rule, and that actually happened in the Carbon Hill game where this played out. But Aiden Martin played so hard that he would make the opponents want to fight him. And so they would shove back after the whistle and swing at him. And so, we've named that Aiden Martin rule. That means you play so hard, because a lot of guys don't want, they want it, like if you're away from the play, they think that you're just supposed to let up and we're not going to, but we don't, Aiden Martin was going to play all the way the whistle every time. And so that's one. And then the other one we have is a tap out mentality. That means a lot of people say, well, you got to go if you're 50%, we want a guy on the sideline to come in that's 100. Okay, that's just the mentality of our team, and we want to trust each other enough that we know we can put the next guy in until you can get back to where you can give 100%, on every play. But that Aiden Martin rule is something that the kids get a kick out of, and they kind of try to, I'm going to play so hard so long that makes the opponent want to fight me.
Let's talk about this week's matchup. Another home game. Back-to-back home games now on the schedule, so we welcome the Fayette Tigers. What's that matchup look like?
Yeah, just historically a tremendous program. Everybody, recognizes Fayette as a football power over the years. Very good team. Coach Porter does a great job with them. They've had some injuries that have kind of changed their team up, but I thought their coaching staff's done a fantastic job of keeping them moving in the right direction, and they're always going to be in the mix for a region, for a playoff bid. So they'll come here and play really hard. They're fast. They've got some speed on the edge. Their quarterback's a young guy, but he's really athletic, and he's kind of one of those gamers. He gonna make plays out of a bad play, and I'm just really impressed by him as a 9th grader. But for us, the deal is always the same. We want to play faster than them, harder, longer, and execute what we try to do. And we feel like if we do that, the results will be what they'll be. I've been proud of our players and coaches for the way we've prepared all season. And we're going to be able to go out there and turn loose and know, hey, we put all the work in, and whatever happens, I want them to leave it on the line, and they'll feel good about whatever it is when we walk off the field.
All right. Anything else? Close us out.
Yeah, go Wildcats.